We all want to get rich, right? We all want to make money, give a luxurious life to our family, and make them feel better. But we need to understand that creating wealth takes time. So it is important to have patience, and this book, The Millionaire Next Door, is a perfect reminder to this that wealth creation doesn't happen overnight. So hello everyone, Pranav here. Welcome back to my channel. मेरा नमस्ते आप सभी को. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic as always. So today I'm going to talk about this amazing book, The Millionaire Next Door, by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danke. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. So before I talk about the book, let me talk about the man himself, Thomas J. Stanley. He was foremost America's authority on the affluent, an amazing researcher, an amazing writer who wrote books which were award winning. And if I have to talk about two of his famous books, which when combined was on New York Times bestseller book for 170 weeks. They were The Millionaire Next Door and The Millionaire Mind. So this is pretty much about the author in a brief, because I think it's enough to tell you why you need to read this book and why this man has written this book. Researching on America's affluent, wealthy people is not easy. Interviewing them and talking about them is not easy, and which he made it really simple in this book so that we all can pave the way to success, because success leaves clue. And this is the best book I think I've read on reminding us why wealth creation takes time. It never happens overnight. So let's dive into the book and see what it has in store for us. This really makes me sad to hear about the death of such an amazing author due to unnatural cause. And this time it was not any other mean. It was just his drunk driver which caused his death. The Millionaire Next Door was really funny to see that is the book which made him and his co-author millionaires. It was published in 1996 and have sold over 3 million copies worldwide. Stanley used to love exploring and research about wealthy people, and he brought down to this an amazing saying that becoming a millionaire is not a rocket science. It just requires a little bit of planning well and avoiding some mistakes. Do you like to know what are the mistakes and what are the things you need to focus on so that you can start your journey towards attaining financial freedom by wealth creation? In order to start your journey of wealth creation, Stanley shares 3 points that if you use these 3 points, it will ensure that you have started your journey towards becoming wealthy among your people. So what are those 3 points? Number 1 being start saving from the day you start making money. Number 2, use a simple formula to calculate if you're falling short of finances by the end of the month. Third, avoid economic outpatient care to reach your goal. So let's deep dive into this point and see what it has in store for all of us. So first point was that saving from the point when you start making money. Like most of the people think that making $1 million a year or two will make them rich or make them feel that they are a millionaire, but that's not the case. Only 2 years of earning is not going to fetch you and will make you a millionaire, because there are taxes to be paid, home mortgages and vacations with family and other stuff. So there, if you're lucky that you will end up having $100,000 or $200,000 in your bank account, if you're lucky, of course. That is why author says that the moment you start making money more than you need to live, then you should start saving the amount of money you don't need it by avoiding spending on things which you don't need at the point of time. That's how you start creating wealth. When, like, if you're young, this is something which is really powerful, because we all need money, and all the wealthy people across the globe are wealthy because they follow a disciplined manner of saving and investing money. So start saving money, even if it's about $10 a month. Start doing it and start investing as well. Second, calculate using this formula if you're not reaching your financial potential. Multiply your age with your pre-tax divided by 10. This shows that the amount of money which will make you rich now Like if you've already cultivated some good spending habit, then it's good, I guess, because if you are making around 80,000 at the age of 30, then your potential income would be $240,000 a year around. Like I'm just making a not making a mere guess, but a calculated one. So you can do that easily if you multiply your age with your pre-tax and then divide it by 10. So try to get closer and closer by not spending, but by avoiding spending on something which you don't need. Because what happens is we spend on things which we don't need it. So think about it. Avoid economic outpatient care to reach your goal. So what is economic outpatient care is all about? People who are very affluent, they try to support their children and grandchildren by spending $25K a year, $50K a year for their college fees, for their post graduation, and even giving a lifestyle which they can't afford for themselves as well, so that they can have a better life. But what happens is they struggle with it. Like they don't show it, they just give to their children, but the result being they end up being broke. There's a reason behind everything. Like don't do this. Like children's watching this video, don't waste your money which if you have a rich family or something. Rather invest it wisely so that you can get return out of it. What will happen is you will also make money, and at the end, and the best part will be you don't have to go to your parents and ask for money if you are making money. So think about it. I believe that Millionaire Next Door is an amazing read because it's not those kind of book that where you need to invest on real estate or shares or mutual funds or whatever it is, because it requires a lot of money and practical stuff. But this book is quite more practical in saying that you should avoid buying things which you don't need it, because there will be a time where you need to, where God forbid, where you might need to sell things which you need. So think about it. Spend wisely. So thank you so much guys for watching my video and tuning in today. If you find any value in the video, then do like this video, share it with your friends and family, and do let me know in the comment section where you guys are tuning in from. And do let me know in the comment section what is your decision now. Are you going to spend on things you don't need, or you're going to save and invest? So I'll see you next week again with a self-development book. Till then, मेरा नमस्ते आप सभी को.